Sometimes just looking at the why of what we're concerned about is the stuff that helps us unpack our, worried thoughts. So when we're talking about motivation, I think it's useful to consider whether we are wanting to force it into being or if we want to just facilitate an environment to allow it to be nurtured and to grow. In the podcast, I go into a deep dive of why we want our kids to be motivated anyway. Like, what's the value? What is the purpose of motivation? Or what are the worries that you have or the concerns you have around why they're not motivated? What are the reasons you're concerned about when you see or believe that they're not motivated? Sometimes just looking at the why of what we're concerned about is the stuff that helps us unpack our, worried thoughts. If you're trying to encourage motivation, recognize that you can't force it. The intrinsic one, the one that comes from within, where you genuinely care about something. And then there's the extrinsic motivation, like the carrot and the stick. The one that says, if you do these things, then you can go play outside. Or if you don't do these things, you won't have your screens. One of those, intrinsic motivation, is more likely to enable an environment of real interest and curiosity. And the other one will sometimes get the child to do the thing, but won't really foster an internal motivation. One thing I know to be true, though, is the more you lean in to child-inspired learning, deschooling, your unhelpful school to mindsets, you will feel more motivated. The more you accept the child in front of you, whoever they are, how they like to learn, how they like to engage in social moments, how they like to do things, or the things they like to learn, the more that you accept those things, the easier it will be to watch them learn. And then you'll realize that they're probably more motivated than you thought. And also, sometimes we just have seasons where we're not as motivated.